Watch out, Miss Trunchbull, it's going to bite! That was one of my lines as Hortensia in Matilda, the musical. Unfortunately, Hortensia isn't here to speak to you today, but I am, and I promise I don't bite. My name is Olivia Farmer, and what differentiates me from the characters I play on stage are my resourcefulness, my analytic thinking, and my passion for the things I do. I've always prided myself on being a very resourceful person. For example, the soles of my dance shoes tend to peel off earlier than the rest of the dance shoe is deteriorated. So instead of going and buying a new pair of dance shoes, I just glue the soles back on. I'm also a self-taught dancer. I observed and mimicked what other people would do when they were dancing and attempted to recreate it with my own body. That technique, combined with many a YouTube tutorial, has made me into a reliable and strong dancer. Now, along with being resourceful, I'm also very analytic. I enjoy looking for meaning in the things I love. For example, my favorite musical is Phantom of the Opera. It's the longest ever running Broadway show, and thus has had quite a variety of casts. Now, I love comparing the voices, blocking, and acting from the different casts and different productions, and seeing how those choices affect the characters and their motivations. This also carries into my work on stage. For example, in my role as Hortensia, I only had 3 lines. But through analyzing those 3 lines and the blocking I was given by my director, I was able to make a 3-dimensional personality for my character. And through that personality, I could then use that to make acting choices. Now, in case you couldn't tell, I am also quite passionate. And one of the things I'm most passionate about is theater. For example, when Phantom of the Opera went on a tour around the US in fall 2019, I begged my mom to take me. I even offered to pay the $200 for our tickets. And when we were finally able to go, I cried all through the last 20 minutes of the show, through exiting the theater, and until we were being seated at the Cheesecake Factory across the street. And again, this also carries into my life as an actor. I'm currently teaching myself actually to tap dance, purely so that I'm a more triple threat actor and am able to get a greater variety of roles in the future. So, when you think of Olivia Farmer, think of resourceful, analytic, and passionate. Now, by now you're probably thinking, in the wise words of Mrs. Wormwood,
look, because it's going to take much longer, Olivia. I've got a plane to catch at 3.
And the answer is no. Thank you for listening. Wait a minute, I think I have to show you all of these.